Hey guys, Steve here. How's everyone going? Well, I got another video today and it's on a new upgrade I got to the Dot camper. I've done the one the other day where you would have seen where I did the gutter and replaced the gutter on it. Now it's for the next job. It's actually replacing the awning. So I'll get that intro out of the road while that's playing. Hit that like and subscribe, and when we get back, we'll get into it. Cheers guys. Okay guys, welcome back. Like I was saying there before the intro, new video today, and it's on replacing my old Supapeg 270 square back awning on the Dot trailer. Now the reason I'm replacing this, I better tell you why, is because we're going on a trip in a few weeks, and start of August, end of July, and we're going to be doing a bit of camping and touring, but probably a lot more touring. We'll probably stop at a few different places, maybe overnight, or then we might stay at a couple of places a bit longer. Now, when you're staying a bit longer, the Supapeg 270 square back awning is fantastic. We have a full wall kit for that, but it does take a little bit of time to put up. Annie and I have a few little arguments occasionally when we're putting it out, because you do really require two people to put it up, I think, safely, because you've got to try and hold the arms up because they have the flexible hinge joint in the corner, and you've got to put a pole down which is hooked up to one of the arms that you pull out. I'll see if I can find a photo and put up on the screen there of the awning actually set up. I don't think I've ever actually did a video on setting the awning up itself, but it is quite time consuming, as in it takes a few minutes, like it easily take 15 minutes to put up. And when you're traveling and you want something quick, it's not the ideal awning for that. The way to go these days is a freestanding awning. And we've been looking around everywhere at a lot of different freestanding awnings, and the biggest decision for making the awning that we picked was that we wanted something that would cover our kitchen over the back of our camper trailer. Now, it's very hard to find something that does cover that, because the old 270 square back, it basically come out in, you know, like a triangle shape, but the back was actually square off the back of the camper, and it went out about 2.5 metres, so which covered our kitchen perfectly. That's what it was built for. It was actually designed and made for that trailer, and the walls come straight down on it. There wasn't a lot of room to walk around the back of it with our kitchen out, but it still covered the kitchen, and it's come in quite handy. It's all made of Aussie canvas. It's all made in Australia, the old awning. I can't fault it. It's been fantastic. It has the walls all clip up with Velcro. They've been great. We've never had any trouble with them. You either like Velcro or you don't. There's a lot of awnings now that have zips on them. My 32nd awning over there, it has all zips on it. It's great, but they have their pros and cons for each. But I'm quite happy, you know, with the Velcro walls. So, getting back to what I was talking about, when we're touring and you're staying overnight, you want an awning that you can pull out straight away, and the freestanding awning is the way to go. So, Brett Hooker actually put a video up. I'll leave a link at the end in the description so you can have a look at his video. But I'd rung Supapeg themselves a few days beforehand. I seen Brett's video and was talking to them about their awning and asking them how far, all the sizes, and they said just give us the sizes of your kitchen and we'll let you know whether it goes. But Brett Hooker put a video up and he actually showed his Dot trailer, and 6-foot trailer, and he pulled the kitchen out and he said it covered it, no worries at all. So I got on the phone the next morning and I ordered one, because I'd already made up my mind that that was a great awning, but I just needed to know that it would cover our kitchen. So with that, I ordered the outbound. I've got it sitting down on the ground there now. I might show you just a quick look at it in the box, how it comes in the box, and then I'll open it up and I'll show you the old Supapeg / Drifter awning and the new outbound one. I'll show you all the other things we got with it. But thanks for watching. don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll get in and show you the awning in the box now. Cheers, guys. But there it is there in the box. Looking forward to getting it out and getting it mounted. I'll open it up, and then I'll show you. I just got the brackets cut off and re-welded because they were sticking out a little bit too far the other way, so I had a mate of mine cut them off, weld them back on the top here, and get them all re-welded, just painting them up black again. But hopefully the awning will bolt straight on there, so let's get into it. Okay guys, I've got it all unwrapped. You would have seen there before, just in the box, how it come. And I'll tell you what, the delivery time was great from Supapeg. I ordered that last Friday at about 11 o'clock, and today is Wednesday, and it's in my shed. So great work, Supapeg, on getting your stuff shipped out. So let's have a look at it. So what I might do first is show you the two awnings sitting down on the ground there. I'll start at this end. Now, that's the old Supapeg 270 squareback / drifter. They were specifically made for the dot trailers, and you can see down there it slims down to a little bit of a slimmer point on that other end there, and that one there is slightly lighter than this one. I'll have to check the weight on this one. I'm not sure of the weight of that one, but I definitely know this one here is heavier than that one, and this one is bigger. It's not a lot. The thickness maybe this much. This one is about this much thicker than the old one. But this one here, you can see on the comparison on the width there, they're pretty well the same, just this one tapers off. This one here is basically just completely square all the way around. Like, it's a little bit thicker, it's a little bit heavier. I haven't opened it up yet and had a look at it, but I'm waiting to do that. I've got to get it all mounted up first before I can do that. Now, we also, in the bag, you get a bag of bolts, you get some free mounting brackets. I assume they say it must want 3. I'll probably only be putting up with 2 on my trailer, but I think that'll be sufficient. And they got the little outbound name scrolled into them. You also get a little bag which is quite well made, and in there you get all your instructions, and there's some tie down ropes, pegs, all that sort of thing in there. Now, I've also ordered the one with the full wall kit, so they're all in there. I'm not going to open those up at the moment. I'll show you those on another video when I get it set up. But they're all the walls in there. I think I got a plain one, some with the doors. Winnie's over there. I could just come home from work and she's jumping up and down. Winnie, what are you doing? Hey? You want to be in the video, do you? But they're the wall kits there. So you can see the size difference there, how it tapers off. This one here is a little bit thicker, but they're both made by the same company. They're both made in Brisbane, and they're both all Aussie canvas. So I've got to put a few more holes in my brackets where the other one come off. So the old one was only attached by one piece up here with these 2 holes. This one here will have another 2 holes drilled down here, so it'll be mounted in 4 different places. I'm pretty sure these brackets will be strong enough. I'm hoping they will be, because if they're not, and I've got to put a 3rd one in, I'll have to get some steel welded out here and have something welded in here to put another bracket in, but I'm pretty sure they will be strong enough to hold this awning on there. So I'm going to get in, get those all drilled out, get it mounted up, and that'll be the next job. So cheers guys, I better get into that. Hey guys, well, I've got it all fitted. Well, what a job that was for 2 of us. I'll tell you what guys, this awning weighs 38 kilos and it's bloody heavy. So if you're going to fit this awning yourself, make sure you got at least, I reckon, 2 people, but probably 3 at the most, because you need 2 people to lift it up and 1 person to be bolting it up there, because it's a bloody long way to hang that up there. And Annie and I just about killed ourselves lifting this up here. what I ended up having to do, I bolted on 2 bits of wood with G-clamps onto this steel post here. We lifted the awning up onto these, and then once we got it up there and got it held up, I climbed up, I lifted it up, and we lined the bolt holes up, which wasn't no mean feat. And Annie put the nuts onto the brackets there. So you can see in the back here, I've got the 2 original holes that were the same width, and they bolted on all right. And then I had to drill 2 more down the bottom there. Now I did make those holes a slight bigger gauge than the top ones, only because you're trying to line 4 bolt holes up at once. And if I didn't do that, I would have struggled to get some of the bolts in. But we've done the same on the back as well, and I think it's turned out pretty good. I reckon it's going to be plenty strong enough. There's absolutely no movement in that awning. Those brackets are a pretty strong steel, and I did have my mate of mine, I showed you there at the start, because these brackets originally, this gutter here on the original awning was only about that wide, and these brackets here went back to about here, and the awning sat in a little bit further on the profile of the trailer. It's basically now just sitting proud of the guard on the side here. It's only about that much, but the reason I had to do that was because with my rooftop tent, the way that it opens up now, when this opens up this way on this hinge here, this here sits about that far away from the awning. It just misses those bolts. So that was the reasoning why I had to put this awning out a little bit, why I got the brackets cut and re-welded. Mate of mine's an engineer, he done those for me, cut them off, re-welded them all back on. Looks better than any weld I could do. And if you watch my previous video with the gutter that I mounted up here, there it is there. Looking forward to testing it out this weekend. I'm going to run the hose over it before I go and check something out. I'll show you on the next video, but I've got a great idea. Originally I had this bit of sail track here that I put up on top of the awning, and I had a thing called a rain guard that I was sliding into that and hanging down over the old awning to stop the water going down through here. It did work to a certain degree, but we still got a fair bit of water running down in the corner. With the gutter and with this new sail track here on top of this awning, I'm going to slide the rain guard into this one, and it should hang into this gutter here and seal up this gap here where you can see my finger poking up between the awning and the gutter. So we should stop all the water that comes down and then drips down into this side of the camper here, because you don't want water running down through here, and you especially don't want it coming down through the back here where your kitchen and area and all that is. So the awning's turned out great. It's gone up there pretty easy. Like I said, guys, 3 people would probably be better for lifting this up on the thing. I know Rob, he was lucky, he had a forklift that he could lift it up. If you're doing it yourself though, make sure you got at least 3 people. It is quite heavy to lift up there. So, thanks very much for watching. I will show you a video on putting this awning up, setting it up, doing the walls, answering a few questions like, does it cover my kitchen? Does the old valance on the back, the gutter for the old trailer fit on this one? I'll answer all those in the next video, so stay tuned for that. But that's about it for this one. If you've got any questions, queries or comments, leave them down below. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, look after each other, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, guys. The new outbound Shield 6 awning. Now that I've got it on, I couldn't show you at home because I couldn't put it up. But this new outbound Shield 6 has a sail track in the top there. And have a look at this, guys. If I slide the awning, you put your finger through there and just walk it out. Now I've got full coverage now, it's freestanding, and it's up in no time. The gutter from the old awning will work on this one as well, so Okay guys, we've got our camp sort of set up, and I thought I'll show you this awning now and show you enough to take the slack. Still got a little bit of movement so that it can pull up and down so the awning can move with the wind. Now over here, because I know you're all dying to see this bit. Still walk around here. So this is why we bought this awning. Well, one of the reasons, the main reason was because it's freestanding, but we need it. And you can see there, I mean, I pulled that off quite easy, but what you got to do first is loosen this strap. I've taken all the poles and ropes out, and you just got to walk it away. Just got to fold that up. And then just start rolling it up. They're a great awning. Now thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers guys, and if you've got any questions, queries or comments, leave them down below. I'll be quite happy to answer them for you if I can. Cheers.